Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Mage here, and we are on vlog number 2 out of 100. So I have 98 more days to go, 98 more vlogs to go, and I'm going through with this. Let's get this done. So as you guys probably know, I'm talking about Snapchat in this video, and it's something that I wasn't originally planning on talking about yet, but this is something very urgent, and I think that everybody needs to voice their opinion on this. Long story short, the new update sucks. I hate it with a burning passion. I'm not the only one. I know a bunch of other people that hate this new update, and it is ridiculous. Honestly, I have to ask Snapchat developers, what are you guys doing, man? Why did you even think this was a good idea? For those of you who haven't updated your Snapchat app yet, don't. Just don't. So even before I go to voice my main complaints, I have to talk about this real quick, because I'm glad that they're finally fixing it, but it was a problem before and I hated it. I used to dislike the Snapchat developers because of what they did for the Androids, and I switched to the Pixel 2, which arguably has the best camera on a smartphone right now, but for some reason Snapchat looked terrible, and that's because when you tried to send a snap, it would actually screenshot what's on your screen as opposed to using the camera to its fullest potential. Now with the most recent updates, Snapchat has been implementing the camera to better suit the needs of people that use Snapchat. But anyways, when they started doing that, I started to not hate them as much. But then they released this update, and now I officially hate the Snapchat developer. I don't even know why you thought this was a good idea. It looks like trash. It's ridiculous. I don't know how to explain it. So the reason why I hate this update so much is because the messages and the stories are all on one part. Now, for those of you that used a previous version of Snapchat like me and didn't just download it recently, basically what it was you open it up, you have the camera, and then you swipe over, and then you get your messages, you swipe back over, and then you get your stories. Well, your story and everybody else's story. And it was easier to navigate through whose story you wanted to watch and whose story you wanted to avoid. Same with the messages. Now the stories and the messages are all in one place together. The whole point of Snapchat before was just to send people snaps so we could use pictures and videos to send messages, and it was easy. You open it up, you have the camera, you swipe over, you have your messages, you go back over, you have your stories. Now, since all the stories are there with the messages, everything is just clustered up and it makes no sense anymore. I don't understand why my girlfriend can send me a message for 5 minutes ago, and then for some reason it gets bumped down 10 places because other people decided to put up their stories. It's just so stupid. Typically before, we know that these stories were in chronological order, newest being first down to the older ones. But with the new update, they changed that completely. The stories overrule messages at this point, so the people that you talk to are probably bumped down, and the people that you probably don't even care about are bumped up. Do you know how agonizing it is for me to go and try to talk to my girlfriend, and then there are literally 2 of my exes right underneath her that I haven't talked to in months, and I have to see a preview of their story? I don't want to see that Snapchat. I'm sorry, but straight up, it's one of the stupidest decisions you've ever made, and I just don't know what to say to you guys. Now, apart from that little thing, so you must be wondering, wait a minute, what happens when you swipe over to the right side so you can view stories? Well, you do get stories, but you get stories from people you don't even care about. I, for some reason, keep getting Kim Kardashian stories on my shit. I am trying to see what my girlfriend is eating. I am trying to see what my friends are doing that they didn't invite me out to. And I'm trying to see what my friends are doing when I was invited but I couldn't go anyways. That's what I want to see. I want to see those so I can suffer in peace. But now I can't even suffer in peace. I just suffer angrily. Angrily isn't even a word, but I don't know, I'm just upset. But yeah, with the new stories, you see 20 different stories of things that are completely irrelevant to you. And then you see one little other story of people that you actually follow. I follow some YouTubers on Snapchat as well. And obviously I don't communicate with them as much because they're way bigger channels. And honestly, I'm intimidated to send them a message to see if they'd ever message me back. But they're huge YouTubers. They probably have other people to talk to, like other big YouTubers. I'm super small, it doesn't matter. I can't believe I had to scroll through 20 of those stories to find one of my favorite YouTubers' stories today. It was ridiculous. Like, I had to go through all these celebrity stories, and I don't care about these celebrities. But for me to go through all that just to find one story from somebody that I really, really like to watch, it's ridiculous. I don't know why you guys thought that was a good idea, but It completely blows my mind, seriously. The other thing is, it hurts a lot of people trying to promote their content. Now, I know Snapchat isn't made for content promotion, but people have been using Snapchat to promote their content. I have a friend that recently just got an IMDb page, and I'm thinking about what if that update came out before? Only about half of the people, or even less, would have known about it because that was in his story. Then he would have to snap it to each one of us individually. And with the new user interface, for some reason, I don't know if this is just me, but it seems harder to pinpoint what's going on with your messages. And what I mean by that is, obviously if you send somebody a snap and they open it, it's going to say open 20 minutes ago. For some reason, because of the way they changed the font to make it smaller or whatever, it's harder for me. Listen, I'm blind as a bat. I don't vlog with my glasses on because the light reflection would be too intense for the video and it will just look even worse than it looks now because I'm vlogging at nighttime. I'm just trying something out too, so please don't mind me. Anyways guys, that's about it for this video. I just voiced my opinions and I know a lot of people strongly agree with me, and I've actually gotten a few requests to make a video about this, which I wasn't planning to. I had another thing that I was gonna do, but this is way more urgent in my opinion, especially since this has affected more people than I thought it would have. But yeah, Snapchat, please fix your app, roll it back, and never try to do this again. Snapchat was good as it was. Just please don't touch it anymore. And I'll see you in the next video.